Fantastic Fest 2025. We're back and we're going to talk about the movie Camp. This is going to be so much fun. Tell us, what in the world are we getting into?
Camp's my second feature. We actually talked one time about Honeycomb.
I remember that. Yeah,
with Sophie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hello again. We're back.
So this is my second feature. I had some funding to make this one, so it's elevated. It's a hard story to tell, but I'm just really excited for everyone to see it. I feel like I can't say that much about it.
You can't spoil it, right?
Yeah.
Well, Fantastic Fest is so much fun, and Austin is a great town. You guys get to do anything? Get to see any other movies? Get to do anything fantastic here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Mother of Flies.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
It's gonna be great.
I love those filmmakers. And I think we're going to the river.
We're going to Barton Springs.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love Austin.
Oh, that's so much fun. Well, okay, so do you have, without spoiling anything, do you have a good memory from the set, each of you, that where you just kind of look around going, so happy I did this?
Yeah. Oh, God. So many. I think one that I haven't used is the one that... Oh, you guys. Someone else can look at questions.
Good memory.
Good memory.
Good memory?
Oh my god. Yeah, there were so many. I think just like the general camaraderie. Like we all got so close. Like I know like everyone says this about movies, but we all like it feels like I have long-term friendships, and we all were just like constantly joking, even though it was like a really difficult movie to make and very challenging. But we all just had like so much fun doing it. Like we all just get along really well. And I think like natural like jokesters and pranksters trying to make each other laugh like constantly. So it helped on like the rough days.
Yeah, I feel like a notable day for me will always be the day we shot the finale, which was halfway through, which wasn't that wasn't like a fun or an easy day, but it happened. It was Sophie's birthday, and it was a big moment for her character. And it was just like when I think of set, that is the first thing that always pops in.
I agree with Leah. It was nice just to be in a group of people. We all got along really well, and it was so fortunate. We were so fortunate for that. But a favorite memory? No.
Henry and I would drive to sets together
That's
every
what
day.
I was going to bring up.
And it was awesome. We would listen to Bruce Springsteen all the time, and we had a great time, and we were just laughing all the time.
We had a long drive to
Yeah.
because of where we shot.
It was like an hour. And Henry. Most days it was just Henry and I, but every once in a while there would be someone else in the car, and I feel like we would be really overwhelmed.
I would say because as well as Cass, I got given the job to drive the shuttle, and we were all staying in an Airbnb together, and so we'd often leave at the same time. But Zola always had to be on set earlier than everybody, and also some of the other cast had a car, so Zola and I would just drive the set, and it would be so funny because we'd be listening to these sad old country songs like Bruce Springsteen, but then we would get to set and I would throw on Chief Keef and pretend we weren't.
As soon as we pulled in Henry, we changed the music.
It was really funny.
Well, it sounds like a fun summer camp kind of experience
Yeah.
overall, even though tougher movie. But hey, that makes for a good Fantastic Fest movie though, right? That's perfect. Well, of course, we love to talk to people about their. There's a lot of filmmakers here that want to, they're sitting in the chairs going, "See, I want to do this. I think I can do it."
Yeah.
What kind of advice would each of you give them if they want to either act, direct, write?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my theory around filmmaking is you should be able to find a way to do it on your own and with the resources that you have available to you, which can be your friends, which is a huge part of filmmaking. For me, just to not I feel like people talk so often about how hard it is to make a movie, and it is hard, but it's also so possible, especially nowadays, you can make a movie on your phone, and I think it's Honeycomb's proof of that, and then Camp is proof further that you can go to maybe the places that you want to end up filmmaking, and I really believe that if you have a vision in mind, something you want to make, you can make it with what you have. You don't need to ask for permission or like kill yourself trying to get funding for something. You can just start where you're at, you know.
Yeah, love that. We should be saying the same about acting.
Yeah, I think the same thing. It's like there's never a perfect time to start making a movie or start acting or start whatever it is in the film world. You just have to start with where you're at and then trust that there is. I think it always feels like it's an impossible thing to get into, but there's such a large community of filmmakers and independent filmmakers. And, yeah, it's a very supportive community.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I come from like a very like DIY, like handmade filmmaking background. Like I didn't go to film school or anything like that, and I think like Honeycomb kind of comes from like your history kind of comes from like a similar lineage. And I also think that like you don't need the resources, and I think a movie is stronger sometimes because it doesn't have those resources, because it has that like scrappy handmade quality is actually like the beauty of it. Like you don't need the pristine camera. You actually don't even need that knowledge, because sometimes frequently you find another way to do it that's actually way more interesting and really strange and provides a quality that like other movies don't have. So it works in your advantage, and I think in a really beautiful way, which I think is like quite the term of like Honeycomb in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and camp too, like with the, you know, all of the actors, you know, because we were a non-union project, like these are a lot of, you know, not necessarily some first time, like Zola, which is insane. But, you know, newer actors, like finding their way in that world, and like what amazing performances, you know, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't have to be a setback, you know, to have those.
Yeah, I found the casting call, like it was an open casting call, and I just applied to it. And at the time I had been kind of freaking out because I was like thinking, well, to do this, you know, you need to have an agent, you need to take such and such steps. But then actually, like, yeah, I mean, if you're working on a non-union project and someone is open to newer talent, you can just throw yourself at it. And someone like Avalon was super open to someone like me who had no credits, no agent, no nothing. And so I felt really fortunate in that way. And it also taught me that like you don't necessarily have to take the steps that you're like told are the exact way to get to what you want to do.
What would you say?
I'd just say the same thing. It's pretty covered. Like, I always like tell people, you know, like I'll meet like, you know, somebody who's like 18 and they're like just getting out of high school or something. They're like, yeah, I want to be a director, I want to be a filmmaker and stuff like that, but I want to wait. I want to make a bunch of short films. And it's like, sure, do that, but don't like wait. Like, you know, like Avalon already said, like if you have your phone and you have like a couple of your friends, like torture them a bit, make them be actors, you know, even if they aren't. And just like get your thing together and be like, you know, they can be mad at you, you know, but like it'll pay off. Like,
I love that. Well, I promised them that I would keep it quick, and I know you guys are about to go swimming, so I'm not going to keep it. But we just wanted to figure out what in the world are we getting into. We're just going to have to go see it, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to be scared? Are we going to be happy? We're going to cry?
Yeah, I mean, I think people have talked about it being so far an emotional experience. I mean, that's my experience watching the movie. But I do find a lot of joy in the film and a light and a hopefulness. So.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for being with us.
Yeah.
Fantastic Fest 2025. How about that? Easy, right?
Yeah.